Next, we're going to get around to cracking the WPA2 password. So if we do an arrow dump ng, and then we want to use the -C switch to specify our channel of our access point. We want to use the -W switch, which is where we're going to save all our captured IV packets. And we want to use a --BSSID, and that's going to specify the MAC address for the access point. And you want to do a --IVS-10, saying that it wants to capture IVS packets on 10. Then what we want to do is let it get to about 10,000 beacons, and we want to see WPA2 handshake appear in the top right corner. Just be aware that this may take a while. You can also use an error-eplay ng, like we used earlier to re-authenticate a client onto the network. If you do this a couple of times, it may allow you to capture a WPA2 handshake, which will pretty much be specified next to the date when it does happen. It will not work if you cannot capture the handshake. So it's just found our SSID. So now I will just show you what's actually going to happen by connecting to my network, which will pretty much speed up the process a bit. So if I use my network manager and I connect to my access point, you'll now see that a WPA handshake has been acquired. And now the next bit involves trying to crack a password by specifying a predefined dictionary list. If the password is not in your dictionary list, it will not be able to crack it. So if I use a aircrack ng with a -W switch, and then specify where my password list is kept, which is D or TXT, which is located on my desktop. So you just need to specify the path after that switch. And then we need to specify our file which we used to capture IVs earlier on, and a path is not required for this. Because I've done it earlier, I actually let the beacons get to 10,000, so I would be using my IVS file instead of IVS2, which has been seen in the tutorial. But if you do have a WPA2 handshake, it's normally pretty safe to say that it can be cracked as long as you have the right list and that your password is contained in the list. So if we look at our file which was used to crack IVs, you'll see that it automatically puts a 0 -01 or -02 depending on how many times it has been completed, so please keep that in mind. And as you can see, our key was found, 120 keys were tested, and our password was one of them. So I hope you enjoyed my first video. If you have any feedback, I would be glad to hear it. If you have any more requests for future videos, I would be happy to look into that. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. So thank you for watching.